Peppa Pig. Peppa Goes to Ireland, and if you'd like to buy this book, check in the link description down below. Peppa and George were packing their suitcases ready to go to Ireland for an Irish dancing festival. Peppa was so excited she couldn't stop dancing. "How will we get to Ireland, Daddy?" she asked. "Will we dance all the way there?" Daddy Pig laughed. "No, Peppa. Ireland is a long way away. We need to fly or take a boat." Said Mummy Pig. "I don't think we'll fit everything on an aeroplane." "Do we really need all this?" asked Daddy Pig. Mummy Pig nodded. "You never know what will come in handy on holiday." "Okay," said Daddy Pig. "We'll take the ferry instead." "We can't take a ferry, Daddy," gasped Peppa. "A ferry is too small to carry us." "Not a ferry, Peppa," said Daddy Pig. "A ferry. It's a big boat that can carry cars and people." "Oh," said Peppa. "That's much better." Once Mummy and Daddy Pig had squeezed everything into the car, they set off for the ferry port. "We're going to Ireland," sang Peppa excitedly while practicing her Irish dance steps. "Madam Gazelle said I must rehearse my dancing." "There's not really room in the car for dance practice, Peppa," said Daddy Pig. "We're a bit squished." When they reached the port, Daddy Pig drove their little car in the enormous ferry that was waiting to take them to Ireland. "It's a bit bigger than Grandpa's boat," said Peppa. The ferry honked loudly. "Just a bit," Daddy Pig shouted over the noise. On the ferry crossing, Peppa and George went out on the deck. Peppa spotted Ireland in the distance. "It's so lovely and green," she cried. "Isn't it beautiful?" said Daddy Pig. "People call Ireland the Emerald Isle because it's green like an emerald." "Mummy Pig looks a bit green too," said Peppa. "Are you feeling all right, Mummy?" "The sea's a bit choppy for me today," said Mummy Pig. When they reached the island, the sat-nav gave Daddy Pig directions to the Irish Dancing Festival. "Follow the winding roads, in and out, then up and down and over the hills," it said. After a while, Daddy Pig stopped the car so they could have a proper look around. Peppa and George practiced their Irish dancing, up and down and over the hills. As they got to the top of the biggest hill, Peppa spotted Miss Rabbit in a souvenir shop. "Hello, Miss Rabbit," said Peppa. "What are you doing here?" "Hello, Peppa," said Miss Rabbit. "I'm selling souvenirs." "Look at their Irish dancing outfits," gasped Peppa. "Can we get some for the Irish Dancing Festival, Daddy, please?" "Okay," Daddy Pig said. "4 Irish dancing outfits, please. They can be a little bit of green Ireland to take home." Mummy Pig looked at the other things Miss Rabbit was selling. "Ooh," she said. "I've always wanted one of those. Oh, and one of those, and..." Soon, Mummy Pig had bought one of everything in Miss Rabbit's souvenir shop. "Are you sure we have room for all this in the car?" asked Daddy Pig. "Don't worry," said Mummy Pig. "I'll find a way to fit it all in." After Mummy Pig's expert packing, Daddy Pig continued the journey along the winding roads. "Are we at the festival yet?" asked Peppa. "I think it's just around this bend," said Daddy Pig. Peppa looked eagerly out of the window. "It's not! Are we at the festival yet now?" "I think it's just around this bend," said Daddy Pig. Peppa looked out of the window again. "No," she sighed, "it's not." "Will it be much longer?" asked Peppa. "Why don't we ask the sat-nav?" suggested Mummy Pig. "Your destination is around the next bend," said the sat-nav. When they finally arrived at the Irish Dancing Festival, the sat-nav said, "You have reached your destination. Hooray! Everyone cheered. It's a bit quiet, said Peppa as they got out the car. Why can't we hear any music? At the festival stage, they found Miss Rabbit again. I'm afraid we might have to cancel the festival, she said. Some of the band have forgotten their instruments. Oh no, Peppa said, but then she had a thought. What instruments do they need? An accordion, a tin whistle, and a fiddle, said Miss Rabbit. I think we might have those in our car, cried Peppa. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig checked their car and pulled out an accordion, a tin whistle, and a fiddle. You never know what will come in handy on holiday, said Mummy Pig, smiling. That's very true, Mummy Pig, said Daddy Pig. Miss Rabbit gathered everyone at the festival together. Thanks to Peppa and her family, the Irish Dancing Festival can now begin, she said. Hooray! Everyone cheered. Peppa and her family changed into their Irish dancing outfits. The band played their music and everyone started dancing. Irish dancing is the best, cried Peppa. I just can't stop. Me neither, said Daddy Pig, going quite red. You're not green like Island, Daddy, said Peppa. You're red. Daddy Pig chuckled. Thanks, Peppa. Everyone was having so much fun dancing, they didn't notice it was beginning to rain. Luckily, Miss Rabbit appeared with a basket full of welly boots. It's getting a bit too muddy to dance now, said Miss Rabbit, frowning. Yes, said Peppa, but it's perfect amount of muddy to do this. What a wonderful idea, said Miss Rabbit. Everyone at the Irish Dancing Festival jumped up and down in muddy puddles with Peppa. Peppa and her family love Ireland and they love jumping up and down in Irish muddy puddles. The end.